If you could only invest in one AI company today, which one would you trust with your hard-earned money? The AI market is moving faster than ever. A single news headline can shift billions in market value overnight. Last year alone, the global AI sector grew by over 30%, and experts predict it could top $2 trillion by 2027. But here's the catch. Not every stock will be a winner. In this video, you'll get my top 5 AI stock picks for the rest of 2025, ranked from safest foundation to the biggest potential rocket ship. I'll also share a bonus off-radar stock that Wall Street isn't talking about yet, but could break out in the coming months. Stick around to the end for my rapid-fire FAQ, where I answer your burning questions. From, is it too late to buy AI, to, how much risk should I take in my portfolio? And for every company, I'll give you 3 things: insider data, a real-world case story, and a direct question for you, the audience. Because I want your opinion shaping the next episode. Quick stat: the average S&P 500 AI stock beat the index by 20% last quarter, but volatility is higher than ever. Are you ready to separate hype from opportunity? No filler, just facts, action, and your chance to weigh in. Because in AI investing, time really is money. NVIDIA is not just the backbone of AI hardware, it's the kingmaker powering the world's biggest breakthroughs. Key facts: in 2024, NVIDIA controlled more than 80% of the high-performance AI GPU market. That's not just dominance, that's near monopoly. Over 36% of its $40 billion in revenue came from China, making it both a leader and a potential lightning rod for geopolitical drama. H20 GPU shipments surged 275% from 2021 to 2025. For context, that's enough computing power to run every major language model upgrade released this year. Insider data: JP Morgan raised NVIDIA's price target to $1,200 by December, citing historic demand for AI compute in data centers. The company's partnerships aren't just with American tech. Amazon AWS, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure all rely on NVIDIA chips. Fun fact: 9 of the world's top 10 supercomputers run on NVIDIA. Real-world story. In late 2024, NVIDIA helped Tesla build the first self-training, always-learning autonomous driving fleet. Their chips cut the time to train a new model from 2 weeks to 3 days, a 7x speed-up. Meanwhile, AI startups in health and climate sciences rely on CUDA software to solve real-world crises, from drug discovery to forecasting wildfires. Risks and outlook. Recent U.S. policy allowed only conditional exports of the H20 chip to China. That helps short-term revenue, but leaves the door open to abrupt sanctions, which could hit both production and share price. Chinese giants like Alibaba and Baidu depend on these GPUs. If things sour politically, delays and drops in Asian growth are real risks. Personal insight. To me, NVIDIA is to AI what Intel was to the internet boom, an absolute pillar. But no company is invincible. The higher the climb, the more exposed you are. Would you anchor your AI bet with NVIDIA, or are you waiting for the next disruptor? Second on our AI investment list is AMD, the underdog that's evolved into a serious heavyweight contender. Key facts: in Q1 2025, AMD's data center revenue surged 65%, hitting $3.5 billion, their best growth quarter ever. Their MI200 and flagship MI300 accelerators are rapidly gaining share in cloud and high-performance computing. AMD just inked multi-year contracts with Meta, Facebook, Oracle, and several top fintechs, proving they're not just chasing, they're landing major whales. Goldman Sachs forecasts a 40% upside for AMD by year-end, with demand for MI chips outpacing production. TechEdge, the new MI300 line, is setting new standards in efficiency. Consumes 20% less energy per operation versus last-gen chips, saving millions for clients running massive AI models. Its architecture enables faster parallel processing, letting supercomputers crunch complex datasets and train neural networks at record speed. Real-world story. In 2024, a top 5 Wall Street bank migrated half its trading algorithms to AMD hardware. The result? Their trade execution latency dropped by 12 milliseconds, translating to millions in savings and a true edge in high-frequency trading. Risks and wildcards. AMD remains the challenger. NVIDIA's R&D budget is still 4 times larger, making it tough to out-innovate the king. Plus, every supply chain hiccup hits AMD harder due to slimmer margins and more aggressive pricing. However, CEO Lisa Su has steered the company through bigger storms, focusing relentlessly on AI growth and operational discipline. Personal insight: AMD is my pick for investors who want big league exposure, but at a more accessible price point. It's not just a Me Too player. Their technical leap in efficiency could shake up the GPU hierarchy in ways Wall Street hasn't fully priced in yet. Would you take the risk for a shot at outsized rewards? In third place for AI investment is Alphabet, the powerhouse behind Google, YouTube, Android, and a rising titan in artificial intelligence. Key facts: Google Cloud. AI revenue climbed 45% in 2024, reaching $9 billion and gaining market share against AWS and Azure. DeepMind, Alphabet's AI research lab, has made breakthroughs from protein folding, solving problems once thought impossible, to explainable AI that banks now use for regulatory transparency. Over 100,000 companies built and deployed AI models on Google Cloud last year alone. Alphabet's investment in responsible AI is unmatched. They lead in AI safety and fairness research and are among the first to fully comply with the EU AI Act, positioning themselves for public sector contracts in Europe. Real-world story: in 2025, a network of U.S. hospitals used Google's MedPalm 2 AI to analyze millions of patient records, predicting heart failure risk months in advance and helping doctors intervene earlier. A true breakthrough in preventive care. Tech and Business Edge, Alphabet's AI APIs, for vision, language, and translation, are now embedded in everything from e-commerce to automotive. The company's hybrid cloud strategy allows clients to build and train models across regions, meeting strict local data privacy laws. Strategic investments in compliance and explainable AI mean less risk of regulatory fines and more trust from big clients. Fun fact: DeepMind researchers recently developed an AI that can write code to solve unseen logic puzzles, outperforming most human programmers in recent benchmarks. Risks and opportunities. Alphabet is still fighting legal and regulatory battles, from antitrust to data privacy. Any major ruling could impact AI deployment. Competition from Microsoft and Amazon is fierce, but Alphabet's integration of search, cloud, and AI makes it hard to match their scale. Personal insight. For me, Alphabet is the definition of a balanced AI bet: massive global reach, relentless R&D, and a business model that rewards both innovation and risk management. Would you rather own a piece of the infrastructure or the pioneers building the next wave of AI tools?
Fourth on our AI stock power list is Microsoft, the classic tech giant reinventing itself at full speed for the age of artificial intelligence. Key facts: Azure AI revenue soared to $15 billion in 2024, growing 50% year over year, the fastest expansion since Azure's launch. Since 2019, Microsoft has invested a staggering $13 billion in OpenAI, securing priority access to GPT-4, GPT-5, and whatever comes next. Microsoft's AI Copilot is now integrated into Office 365, Teams, Dynamics, and even Windows, helping over 200 million users automate work, write code, analyze data, and boost productivity. The upcoming Azure Maya chip, launching late 2025, uses 5 nanometers technology to deliver faster AI inference and improved efficiency, a big deal for enterprise clients. Real-world story. In 2024, a Fortune 100 logistics company adopted Microsoft Copilot for its supply chain team. The result? A 30% reduction in planning time, 20% fewer stockouts, and happier employees spending less time on repetitive tasks. Microsoft is also a leader in hybrid and multi-cloud, letting clients connect their own data centers, Azure, and even competitors' clouds for maximum flexibility. Insider edge. By integrating OpenAI's models directly into its cloud, Microsoft leapfrogged rivals and landed exclusive partnerships with industries from healthcare to finance. Risks and challenges. The company faces constant antitrust scrutiny and global privacy regulation, especially as AI enters sensitive industries. Personal insight. Microsoft strikes the rare balance between safety and innovation, strong recurring revenues, a proven cloud ecosystem, and a front-row seat to generative AI's biggest advances. Would you pick MSFT for stability or chase a newer, riskier name for bigger potential upside? Fifth on our AI stock watch list is Palantir, a company often called the most important tech firm you've never heard of, quietly powering mission-critical decisions worldwide. Key facts: Palantir's Gotham and Foundry platforms operate in more than 30 NATO military forces, helping cut mission planning and threat response times by up to 40%. The company has a $5.5 billion confirmed contract backlog, with management targeting 25% annual revenue growth through 2027. Their new AI Pipelines platform brings drag-and-drop AI tools to commercial clients, making advanced analytics accessible even to non-coders. In 2025, Palantir won a massive UK National Health Service contract projected to save £1.1 billion over 5 years by automating diagnostics and optimizing hospital workflows. Real-world story: during the recent European energy crisis, Palantir's platform helped a major utility detect equipment failures before outages hit, preventing millions in losses and keeping critical infrastructure running. Competitive edge: Palantir specializes in sticky government and enterprise contracts. Once adopted, clients rarely leave thanks to deep integration with their core operations. Risks and watchouts: Palantir's reputation for secrecy and government work has sparked controversy and some public backlash. Competition is heating up as more big tech firms chase lucrative government AI deals. Fun fact: founder Alex Karp holds a PhD in neoclassical social theory, not computer science. His unique perspective drives Palantir's philosophy: tech as a tool for complex, high-stakes decision-making. Personal insight: Palantir is my favorite stealth AI play. A hedge that combines contract stability with surprising upside as it moves beyond government into private enterprise. What's your take? Is Palantir an overhyped black box or an undervalued future leader? Now for our off-radar bonus: SoundHound AI, a voice technology innovator that's quietly winning the next frontier of human-machine interaction. Key facts: founded by former Apple Siri and Yahoo Labs executives, SoundHound AI has amassed more than 380 patents, a rare feat for a company with a market cap under $1 billion. Every month, SoundHound processes over 2 billion voice commands for clients like Hyundai, Kia, BMW, and Mercedes. That's real-world high-volume deployment, not just proof of concept. Real-world story: in 2025, SoundHound partnered with Toast and Square to launch voice assistants at quick-service restaurants. Result: average drive-through order time dropped by 60 seconds, and ticket size increased by 15%, delivering measurable ROI to partners and a smoother experience for customers. Tech and growth edge: SoundHound's Houndify Generative AI API, launching Q3 2025, enables instant on-device, privacy-focused voice recognition. They're also exploring new sectors. SoundHound is piloting solutions in banking and home automation, unlocking even more potential. Fun fact: SoundHound's tech can transcribe speech in more than 20 languages and accents, making it a favorite among global automakers. Personal insight: I see SoundHound as the silent giant of voice AI, underappreciated by Wall Street but delivering cutting-edge solutions at scale. Voice is fast becoming the main interface for digital life. Will SoundHound stay ahead of the giants or get acquired by a tech titan? Time will tell. Before you go, let me give you a taste of what's coming next. In our upcoming video, I'll reveal 5 more AI investments, including disruptive players in life sciences, data infrastructure, and AI-focused ETFs for diversified exposure. And for the mega bonus, meet BigBear.ai, a government-grade analytics powerhouse born from DARPA innovation, now driving real-time insights for defense, supply chains, and energy grids worldwide. If you thought today's list had surprises, just wait. Next week will be even wilder. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on next week's AI profit plays. I know you have questions. Here are some of the most common ones I get from viewers like you. Is it too late to buy AI stocks? Not at all. We're in the early innings of a decades-long transformation. Timing matters, but choosing quality companies and diversifying is more important. How much of my portfolio should I allocate to AI? Most experts recommend starting with 5%, 15%, scaling up as you build knowledge and confidence. What's the biggest risk right now? Geopolitical shifts and regulatory changes. Stay updated, and never bet everything on one horse. Have more questions? Drop them in the comments. I answer the best ones in every episode. Quick glossary, so everyone's on the same page. GPU, graphics processing unit, the core engine behind AI training, API, application programming interface, let software systems talk to each other. Backlog, the value of contracts or orders that a company is committed to deliver but hasn't yet. If this video helped you, Please like, share, and subscribe. Drop your stock picks or questions for next week's briefing in the comments. The future belongs to those who act early and stay informed. I'm Mr. Anderson, and this was your AI Investing Deep Dive. See you next time. And remember, in the AI era, knowledge compounds faster than interest.